Awi mama koso goyo mukole para woko. Otumno he. Koso goyo mugole paran. Yeah, no way. Good evening. Mwasivye mchak, azwiti mwasivye bruni. This is called mutabak. I love this because it has a lot of vegetables in it. Yeah, have you ever tasted mutabak? It looks like this. I've ever made a video of it. So, see? Ah. Mm. I think I've ever made them mutabak. Like that. How are you, my friend? How have you been? Today I came live because I've been thinking about it. I was like, how's my friend doing? You know, I've taken long without hearing from him. But I hope you're well. Mm? I'm having this mutabak. That's what I'm eating. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Say something, Gulu. Don't tell me that you're also mad at me, Gulu. Hmm? But what friend I always do comment you but didn't see it? No, you see, sometimes when my network goes off, my messages really have to disappear until I have to tap on a place where it says that show messages and the spams. So when you tap that, that's when your messages come. And by the time I see those messages, I'm really sorry, darling. Do you have any Kadama visa? No, I don't. It's actually, I don't. My one friends try to come Saudi. But if your friend is trying to come to Saudi, it means he has to have a sponsor, or maybe like he's a ask your boss. Ask my boss about what? No, that's none of my business. Why should I ask my boss? The only thing I know that if someone is trying to come to Saudi, either you have to come through the company, and before even the company are the one to get for you the sponsor. You find sponsor. I will give you 500 real. Oh my God, are you trying to bribe me? No. To be honest, I don't have enough information about that. That's the only thing I can tell you. And me, I'm a Ugandan. You're an Indian. So it's quite so difficult for an Ugandan agency to do what? To bring in a domestic worker from another country. Ugandans, they also have to give service to the Ugandans. Each country gives the service to their people, and maybe like a friend of mine who is in Dubai, um, but also that market was closed. It's called a Juman in Dubai. I saw it on the news. It was closed down. You just find any sponsor, then I do everything. I don't talk to people, my dear friend. I don't talk to people. I don't even go out. I'm always indoor. How am I supposed to know who is who when I'm not talking to anyone? I only talk to my boss. That's the only person that I talk. She's like my only family that I know. I cannot talk to others that I don't even know. And it's also not good to talk to strangers. You go, asking them questions. It's not really appropriate. So, as a person who is also just a foreigner in a country, I have to mind my own business and only talk to people that I live with. I can't go around, Unless maybe there is someone, but there are so many companies. There are so many companies, even you know the companies. Eh? You know the company. So just then how we meet each other. Here on Whitey. You met me here on Whitey. Huh? You want me to start asking people questions? Do you know sometimes people that you're talking with? Sometimes you're even talking to. Hmm? To someone who has been looking for you. Huh? You have to be even careful with the things that you have to say. Hmm? Okay, don't be serious. Of course, I'm not being serious. I'm just enjoying my snack. Hmm? Just, me, I don't know anyone. That's the only thing that I will tell you. I'm just kidding. Even if you're kidding, but to be honest, even if you put my hands down and say, no, I'm going to cut your hands, the only people that I know, those are my cousins that I know. I now have a cousin in Riyadh, and I know I have another cousin also in Sharjah. So those are the people that I know. And we only talk about things of home, life, those are the things that we talk about. We don't mind about other people's business. I was just trying to see your reaction. Oh, if you're trying to spy on me, mm-mm, you cannot get anything out of me. But anyway, how have you been? But today you're looking so pretty, honey. Ah, I'm looking pretty. Thank you. Thank you so much. In our language, we say Walua. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to Norah's channel. This is your girl, Norah. So, guys, yesterday I made an announcement. Yes, very soon we'll be doing the next month. There will be some changes on my channel on how I do my content. Okay. So, guys, please just follow, subscribe, like. Yes, I'm going to give you the real life story. You guys will be just looking at Nora, and then this time I'm bringing the show to reality. Just come and watch Nora's show. I'm going to show you exactly. Now I'm trying to do propose you. Okay, propose now. Propose. Here are the fingers. Here are the fingers. You see? Here are the fingers. My friend last time laughed at me. She was like, one of our friends got engaged. And then she was like, but Nora, you and Hasfa, you guys have big fingers. And so how is someone supposed to know, like, the size of your ring? Oh, like, no way. No way. I told her I know the size of my fingers. Yes, it's good actually as a woman to know the size of the ring that you wear. Hey, I just told her that as for me, if I want to tell someone the size of my finger, so I'm telling you, Gulu, I'll just bring it in the middle of the conversation. I'll just be like, this and this and this, and then for you, be like, ah. And then you know the size. Yeah, of course you have to know the size. You have to know everything that concerns your body. You have to know everything. So where is the ring? Make sure that you give me the real diamond. They call us women nowadays that we are gold diggers. So I have to dig. But conversation of attractive maybe. That's what you always do. That's what you always do. The good thing is that you're telling me that Nora, you're going to propose. It's actually good to that because some people are always being embarrassed. Someone goes in the public and they're like, "Would you marry me?" And then suddenly someone's like, "No." Imagine being dumped in the public. You've taken your girlfriend or maybe your long time girlfriend to the public, those fancy restaurant. I remember back in the days when I could still work in the hotel, but I never saw anyone being rejected while I was working in the hotel. But one thing I've learned that before you're going to do something, tell someone that, you know what, I'm going to propose to you today. So you have to act like you didn't know. But here comes food you never go to try. It's a snake, tortoise. Those are the things that I cannot try. Sorry, guys. There's an AQ here. Sometimes they ask me questions, so you guys might be like, "What is she talking about?" I'm just answering their question. Did you notice that? Yeah, I noticed that people are always being rejected in public. And don't do that to that, guys. You're going to be embarrassed. Imagine there is a guy who once bought a bouquet of flowers. The flowers were nice and pretty. Right now, I do share your life. Oh, shukran, Habibti. Thank you so much, my dear friend. So, the guy bought a bouquet of flower. And then he brought it to the chick. And you know what happened? The chick did not even see them. She did not even read the card that those postcards they usually put into the flower. No, she just got the flower and then dumped the flowers into the dumpster. The guy was coming and then the guy saw the flowers. I felt the pain. I felt the pain of those flowers. Imagine someone going, putting in there all the money. Maybe she came. She came where? No. You know, when you buy someone something, okay, maybe just tell someone, I don't like your present. I don't like this. I don't like the thing that you're giving me. When they give you something, do not throw it away. It's the sign of bad manners. At least if you don't want, just say no, thank you, but I'm okay. Stop thinking about flowers. Just think. So you want me to think about you? Oh, banange. Let me even say it in our language. Banange. Banange. So you want someone to think of you. Yeah. So guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is your girl Nora. I'm a Ugandan but currently living in Saudi Arabia. I work in Saudi Arabia as a housekeeper. That's my job here. That's my job here. My professional, we will see it when I go back to right now when you're in Saudi Arabia. You have to make sure that you're professional. You put it in the file, keep it there. Once you go back home, that's when you pick up your professional and then put it on the table and then you become the person. Right now, we're into a place where no one. You just have to be that person that everyone sees that, uh, uh, Ali what, but why what, you also, you might be laughing when you are a surgeon. You might be laughing when you're a surgeon. Do you know that back in the days, guys, when I used to work in a hotel, yeah, you know me and my hotelians. So I used to work there, and then there's a guy who used to work as a, he used to work as as a marketeer. The guy used to study law. But stop doing well, I'm not doing So the guy used to study law. Imagine working with a person who is studying to become a lawyer. So never look down on someone's job. Hmm? Because you don't know what tomorrow they might become. That's why me I don't like judging people. Just because I've met someone first and then I'm like, this person, or because you find someone is working as a housemaid and you're like, they are just, my dear. There's someone who owns a school called Brooklyn in Uganda, and this person, when she tells you that she once also worked as a housemaid, you'll be like, get out. Yeah, she used to work as a housemaid in the UK. Later on, by God's grace, she met someone nice. Hey, how is your mom? Did you say something about me? Anyway, you've reminded me. I have to ask for the credit so that I check on my mom. I have to check on her. Last time I just did something, but I did not actually check on her. I only sent a message to my siblings to tell them, to tell my mom that I'll call. Thank you. You know, you always remind me that I have to make a call to my mom to check on her. Yesterday was Women's Day. I couldn't even tell my mom. I couldn't wish her, but it's in my heart. You know, not every time that you need to post everything and say, all this, all that. No. I just knew in my heart, it's not fair. I'm still waiting. Ah, we Ugandan women, we are too expensive. Mm. We are too expensive, Gulu. You have to know that they are going to ask you for 30 cows. You have 30 cows. And you're not going to take calf, but you have to make sure that you take bulls. You have to take a bull, like 30 bulls. Imagine 30 bulls. So women were expensive in Uganda. And each tribe in Uganda, they have their own rules. So that you always forget your promise. Not fair. How will I even begin with my mom that, oh, mommy, there is someone, oh, this, it's just jokes. Those are just jokes. I don't want to joke with my mom with such serious things because I don't want my mom to jump on top of the roof and then she's like, yay, my daughter. No, no, I have to be ready. And then one time I just say, voila, I go to my mom and then I tell her, Mama, tia dhano mabino. Tia dhano makidho kelorin. So what if 30 bulls? But do you know what means 30 bulls in Uganda? That's like, because one cow costs like 1 million Ugandan shilling, one cow. Okay, you're into 30 cows. How much are those? And for me, in my tribe where I come from, because me, I'm a Easterner from Uganda, however much Uganda is one of the East African communities in the countries, Nora, your network bad, spoiling your life. There are we okay? There are we okay? Are you 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 okay? There's someone actually. Actually, the person was trying to sing Michael Jackson this song, but for him it was like, yari okay, yari okay. So guys, my network? Is it okay there? Is it good? Are we good? Are we good? Good. Yep, a little bit. Okay. Okay, that's great. I love it when you put it like that. Like, so I've told you, one cow costs 1 million Ugandan shilling, and calculate if it's 30, and it depends. Bulls are more expensive than the females ones because bulls are so strong. So imagine if one bull is costing maybe like 2 point something, how much do you have to pay for the 30? Can you see that Ugandan women are so expensive? That's why sometimes some men fear to marry. And the worst thing in Uganda is here, like for me, I'm from Eastern region, and like in our tribe, like when I have a child or when I die, if my husband, okay, then we do start cows business. You've even delayed to say that. You've delayed. Just tell me when you want to start so that we can start the cow business in Uganda. You're joking. Then we start cow business in Uganda. The cows are expensive. So I was telling you guys about my tribe. And then, Haki, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Good evening. You pay, like, I'm a woman. You and I will have a child. And if that child is raised in my family, and then you as a man, you come to claim the child, you have to pay cows, even if that's your child. So that's how our culture, things work. Like, as a man, you have to pay for your own child. You will pay for that child, and then you'll pay for the mother. Those are the two people that you're paying for. Another thing, if you and I will live in the same house as a man and a wife, you did not marry me, but you've been living with me. In case I die, you will have to marry my dead corpse, and then you will have to marry me even if I'm dead. Yes, you will pay dowry, you will do the traditional rituals, you will have to put a ring on me. I'm dead, remember. I'm dead, remember. Those are the culture things that you have to be ready when you want to marry people from East in Uganda. And another thing that you have to do, you'll make sure that you'll pay the dowry. And then they'll give you your dead wife. You marry that person, then you go, you bury her to your home. You bury your wife to your home. That's how things they are. So that's why some people find like culture thing to be so hard to understand. Just a few minutes ago, what did you say? You drive. I drive? I didn't say that I drive. Do I even know how to drive a car? Oh, no. I didn't say that I drive. I didn't say that. I said, maybe you heard me wrong. I didn't say that I drive. Did I say I drive? I don't drive. I don't even know how to drive a car. One day, maybe you never know in the future. I might get a chance to have my own car. No, you said you drive. You had me wrong. You had me wrong. So just know that anyone who is coming for a Ugandan woman, yeah, you have to know that not all, but some cultures in Uganda, you have to make sure that. So like for me, because I know me, my culture, because me, I'm from Eastern region. That's how things there work. You bury me at your home. I know some people will be like, but the person is already dead. Yes, even if she or he is dead, most especially as a woman. Listen, 3 months after I'm going back, yeah, you told me it was April next month, right? Mm-mm. No, 1 month, not next month. Next month you're going home, and I'm also trying to start live working YouTube. You promise me to promise to support. Okay, my friend, I will support. My support will always be with you. You just when you will start it, so that yeah, I can support, because you've always supported me, you've always made me laugh, we do life together. It will be too expected. It will be actually great to have someone that you can chat with, someone to laugh with. I have a great, and it's also your benefit. I can't wait for that day. Just tell me that day. And another thing, like there's something that I'm going to check on you. Last time you gave me something, and I'm going to check on it, and so that I can see, because I cannot only make calls, but at least I want to know if there is a way how I can communicate through conversation, of not told like, but just by typing. The kind of communication, that's what I mean. Don't make too much. Not too much, just too much. Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome, everyone. This is your girl Nora. Good morning to my friends all over the USA, and good morning from Georgia. I hope everyone is doing great. This is your girl Nora. Welcome, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. How are you? This channel is all about cooking and lifestyle. If you just arrived into my live stream, you're most welcome. And how are you? We just guys having a normal conversation. Yeah, there's nothing much, just having a random conversation with one of my friends here, who is always making me laugh and smile like there's no any other tomorrow. Whenever you have someone who puts a smile on your face, makes you forget about all the things that you've been going through the day and other problems, at least you have to say, that's a friend. I got you. You say, that's my dude. You can see he's so happy. That's my friend there. No one has touched my brother. Everyone are listening. Why do you like making it there? Yeah. Are we planning to rob the bank? No, we're not planning to rob the bank. Madam, not you. So, how should I call you? Of course, I have to call that person. I'm your uncle. That my uncle. Did you guys hear him? He said he's my uncle. My uncle. Kali uncle. Kali uncle. Mwena mwasuze bulungi. Kansuwentu buli omu gyali yasuze bulungi. By the way, some friends of mine in Uganda, they say, Nora, you don't like usually speaking Luganda. Your life, they watch. I need to go back to take care. Okay. Ciao, ciao. Ciao. Hope to see you again. Don't forget to bring my sari. Keep it up. God bless you. God bless you too. And I'm being serious. Me, I don't want food. I don't want food. But just make sure that you bring me a sari, so that whenever I wear that sari, I could remember that a friend of mine brought me a sari, so that you know that dance of shaking one shoulder, you're like, you're just moving the one shoulder, and then one finger is up like this, and then this time you're moving the shoulder. So don't forget, my dear friend, okay? My dude, my uncle. Don't worry, I will send you red color. Sorry. No, I'm not a big fan of red. Please. Red is not my color. Black, I'm a person who likes black, green, like not shouting, the green that does not shout, not that green that shouts and everyone sees, a bit darker. As I told you, may like black and green, it's a bit, and white, yellow, those are the colors. No, that's my favorite. Whoa! Eh, I've never seen this person who gives present because they do buy. Okay, okay. As a person who is going to receive a present, I just have to humble myself. Allow me to humble myself. Allow me to humble myself. Holy Spirit, fill my soul. Holy Spirit, fill my soul so that I can be humble. Ooh, ooh, like that. There we go. Sorry, need to go. Gotta go. Thank you. Have a blessed evening. Okay. That's how they do. Beera bulungi. Beera bulungi. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yeah, good night. Good night. Gotta go. Gotta go. So I'm remaining with who? My British friends. The Britishers are. The Britishers are. Mnasemaje, mko poa? Ndio tumuningalie tu niko hapa solo, sina kitu hata akusema, ako tu poa, ako tu sana. Aish. Why am I having the migraine now? Oh, I hope I get money so that I can go and check my eyes, guys. So I lost my specs. My specs last time were like, they got broke. So I need a new one because my eyes are really, really, really hurting me so bad. But I have to open my eyes so wide. Oh. Eating. Let me chew it. I saw someone yesterday saying that women, we are the worst best friends ever that anyone could ever have. But on point of view, not everyone, to be honest, not everyone. Me, I remember my aunt had a friend. They went to the same school. They grew up together. They all got married. But I remember my aunt and her friends, they were friends that, but yes, I know in friendship there is always boundary on some things. They were both successful women. When I say being like friends and there is boundary, I remember one time my auntie's friend bought her car. You know your friend buying your car? My aunt was so happy. My aunt, for her present was she bought her friend a land. And then like after 2 years, she bought her friend the land, and her friend bought her a car. So sometimes men, when you come out and say that, oh, women can't be friends, there are some people for them they can be friends. Being someone friend does not mean that you always have to chat. No. You can be friends with someone deep down in your heart. You pray for them, you think of them, even if you don't communicate all the time. But at least whenever you get a chance, you communicate to them. Leave alone these ones who always come and then someone wants to make sure that they put their fellow women down. They make sure that they are doing what? Making sure they fight their fellow women to make sure that no. Some women out there, they're really, really good from the bottom of their heart. And they make sure that their friendship, it's only between them. You will never see them posting their friendship on social media. You'll never see them posting anything concerning on their life on social media. Some women. So when you say that women cannot be friends, not all, not all. Not all people can be your friend. No. There are some who are really, really genuine. Because me, I see that from my aunt and her friend, because they were really, really friends up to now. Because when their kids meet, actually, they don't even call each other, they are like cousins. Their kids are like cousins. You might not even know that their parents are just friends. And their parents also manage to keep that thing that they don't show them that we are not siblings. Because if I see my cousin, see, who Mary calls my aunt mommy. Sheila calls Mary's mom, she calls her also mommy. So they never show them that, even if someone does not give birth to you, at least you respect them. Nogamba, mommy, daddy, yeah, whatever. That's how. So whoever made that post yesterday and said that, women cannot, not all women, not all women. I know sometimes men you want to put yourselves on top, but no, not all men. Have you ever met a man who gossips? Yeah. A man who gossips is like a woman who gossips. Every story that goes in and out, he knows. There is nothing that passes his ears. So stop saying that women are this, women are that, women are this. Some women are good. Some are good. Not not all of them are bad. Huh. No, say that. No. Gamba. Let me first chew my eggs before they get cold. My food is cold because I was over talking. Instead of eating, you see, this mutabak is really good when it's hot. So now it's cold, I have to make sure that I finish it. It's not good to throw away food. Allow me to first finish eating. I know someone is swallowing saliva. Don't swallow. Don't swallow saliva. One time I was at work back home in Uganda, and then I went to the cafeteria. There was someone watching a video. Someone was watching a video, and there were these people eating in that video she was watching. And then I saw her swallowing saliva. Suddenly I just told her, I hadn't even finished the word, don't swallow. She suddenly swallowed the saliva. She was like, how did you know it? I told her that most of people, whenever someone watches someone who is eating, they have to make sure they swallow the saliva. It means that so guys, don't do that when I'm eating my mtabak, okay? Don't swallow the saliva. I don't want you to be choked with the saliva. But if you can make it, mutabag is made out of there's those pepper sheets made out of flour, and they're so thin, like the minimum of so thin, very very thin. The peppers are so thin, and if you don't have money to buy the peppers, you can also make it at home. You just get the flour, mix it into water, make sure that the flour is too watery, pour it in the pan, don't allow it to become too brown, and cut some slice of onions. If you have cabbage, you can add cabbage. If you have green onions, you can use green onions, and mix it with egg, add it, and then you'll have your mtabag. It's a very easy recipe to make. Yep. In Uganda we call this like a vegetable omelette. In Uganda we have a name for everything. Una sharing the video just sharing the money sister. And you know Jira. The good thing I had my tea next to me. So even if I've eaten something cold, my stomach won't hurt me. Tumbo haiwezi kuniuma. That's the only way to get rid of the cold food out, was making sure that the tea is too hot. We're from Oman, 2021. Fowler. Hi, hello. Thank you. But I'm only seeing 4. That means it's not yours. So stop buying. How are you doing? Hmm? Omani 2045. Wow. How are you? I'm fine, and you? How are you doing? Where are you from? Well, I'm from Oman in a place called Masira. That's where I'm from. Do you know the place called Oman? Hmm. I'm from the island called Masira. Have you ever heard of Masira? That's where I'm from. Don't mind, they also have black people in their country. I know sometimes I'm like, what? Ndimwagala nnyo okubega. I've responded to your question. Haven't I responded? Kugambye gyenva nange nenkubuulira. Nkubuulidde bulungi gyenva musajja wattu. The night is young. She's from that island of Masira. Yes, how are you? Good morning. I've taken long without seeing Therese. The last time Therese was on my life, but he's always following me somewhere. That's the good thing. At least we still communicate on the other side of the world. Yes. In case you don't know, sometime I do visit the other side of the world. I go through everyone. I pass people's mind. I see how things go. Yes, if you want me to visit you tonight, you can tell me that, Nora. I would like for you to visit me so that me and my angel we can come. We go through and then we visit and then we come back again. Netubeerawo. Netubeerawo. Se buli omu nno. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Somebody talk to me, talk to me, talk, 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 talk. Talk, 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 talk. Have you guys realized that in the coming years, English words will be so different, but the slangs, the way we pronounce things are going to be so different. Very different. Someone pronouncing the word food, they will just be like food. Can I have food? Can I have food? Gaio, gotta go. Goo. People won't be wasting time on saying things. Yes, that's how things they are. Can someone talk to me? I'm about to sleep. If you don't talk to Nora, she will sleep. Let me talk like my niece the way she talks. She's like, Auntie Nora, you don't want to watch a cartoon with us. Why? you have to watch cartoon with me. Then you tell her you have to sleep. She's like, no, tomorrow I'm not going to school. I want to watch cartoon with you the whole night. And then you tell her, but I have to wake up and also go to school. She's like, no, Auntie Nora, let's continue watching cartoon. Being around kids is so funny. Kids who are so quiet. Me, I don't like kids who shout. I like kids who are so calm, peacefully, because noise really makes me sick. Not like you hate it, but me actually noise makes me feel sick. I feel my head can be, you know that thing, guys. You feel pain in your brain and you might end up collapsing. So my brain is too weak for that noise. That's why I don't like too much noise. I like peace. So my niece could always tell me, Auntie Nora. That's how she talks. But I'm a bad auntie. I remember one time my niece was eating. At the same time, she was watching cartoon. She was watching Sophia the First. I know we all love Sophia the First. You might not know what Sophia the First is or who she is. Sophia the First is an animation on Disney Junior about a girl who became a princess, just suddenly lived in the castle. So Sophia goes on an adventure every day with her half siblings. That was James and Emily. Yeah, kind of like that, and also other friends from the countryside where Sophia grew up from. You see how much I remember Sophia. So that's why I'm telling you that when you guys have kids at home, you start knowing the things that kids love and they don't love. You find yourself singing along with them. I remember whenever Sophia, so Disney Junior has this thing on, like they give kids special, like they have what they call special days for kids. Let me tell you, that day you'll watch cartoons, You'll watch cartoons, you'll watch back, they'll, they'll play back other kind of the cartoons that you've never watched before. They'll bring back all the old cartoons on Disney Junior. So I used to watch it with my nephews and I find myself singing along with them. That's how living around kids, you also become a child. You forget to watch other movies, other horrors. But guys, the movie that you can never watch and go out in the middle of the night, it's The Wrong Turn. Wrong Turn. I don't know why Wrong Turn. Every time I try to watch it, and then you can't believe that I watched all the episodes. All the episodes of The Wrong Turn. I watched all of them. But I used to watch them and not go out. I have to make sure that all curtains in the house are drawn. I have to make sure that no air passes even down the door. That's how scared I used to be. And imagine I'm watching it alone. And what I will do, I'll turn off the light in the house and then I'll be in the darkness. The TV light was the only thing that I could remain with in my room. And then there comes my niece called Bella. Bella will watch movies. That was the only person that could stay next to me. She would always be like, Auntie, can I watch them? Remember, you're watching scary movies and she's watching with you. Ah, my niece used to be so strong. And then her mom will always tell me, no, Nora, buy some, go and buy some movies that are for kids. You're making my kid watch scary movies. To be honest, guys, you see, some kids are scared, eh? But my niece was someone who was always brave to watch The Wrong Turn with me. Imagine watching from the first up to the end. We watched all the episodes of The Wrong Turn. And then we were waiting when they told us that another new episodes will be coming out. Another movie that my niece watched with me that I realized that not all kids are scared. It's called Roswell. It was about the aliens. My niece, who actually, she loved that series of the Roswells. She loved it because, and then I thought I could ask her, but Bella, aren't you not scared? Imagine a 6-year-old girl is watching such movie, and then you ask her, aren't you scared? She's like, no, no, I'm not even scared. I'm just enjoying. And for you as an adult who is watching the movie with her, you're even scared of, you even feel the goosebumps on your body. I try to find the nice movies to watch. There are so many movies out there to watch that can keep you going. Which movie also that made me freak out? Ah, Anaconda. One day, that was in 2017, back then when I was still in school. Yeah, tell me I come back home, it's raining so heavily outside, and then suddenly, baboom, I bump into my sister watching Anaconda in the middle of the night. I was like, are you crazy? She told me, imagine, I have to eat. She told me, sit. I had to turn my back. That day I will never forget. She asked me, but Nora, why is it that you don't want? To be honest, guys, Anaconda is one of the movies that I can never watch. As for me, a person, I know why I cannot watch, and I know the reason why, and I cannot explain because not everyone will understand the trauma that I have with snakes. Another movie that I cannot watch, that it's a bit scary. Others are not. The Ghost Hunter, I've watched that it was acted by Nicolas Cage. The Ghost, that one I've ever watched it. It's not that scary. Which movie is scary? I don't think others, but Anaconda, to be honest, Anaconda is one of the out of my list. If you ever want me to enjoy a movie, don't make me watch Anaconda. I have my own reasons. I know it's not real, but I cannot watch. Any movie that contains a snake, I cannot watch it. That's one of my things that are out of my league. That I'll be like, saagala kulabako, ojja kundeetera ebyoto ebyentiisa. Another movie that is so scary, Drag Me to Hell. Oh, Drag Me to Hell in 2010, by the way. That's when the movie came out, Drag Me to Hell. I remember watching that movie, me and my cousin, we were so scared. We were scared. I remember I watched that movie, it was on DSTV. And then later on, we watched it on CD, on the DVD. Let me say DVD. We watched it on the DVD player. Because everyone in school used to say, drag me to hell, drag me to hell. And then we were like, And then suddenly something just like a kaboom from nowhere. From nowhere, everyone was talking about Drag Me to Hell, Drag Me to Hell. Everyone in school was talking about the movie. And man, they say curiosity killed the cat. My cousin and I were like, we have to watch the movie. We have to watch the movie. It was a weekend. Watching it on DSTV, it wasn't enough for us. On the Movie Zone, DSTV on Movie Zone, it wasn't enough for us. We went to buy a DVD. We watched Drag Me to Hell. We were scared like hell. Buying something for yourself. The next day we have to break the CD. The next day we broke the CD. We were like, no, no, no. This is one of the no movies. You remember we were young, just 15. Hi. Drag Me to Hell came out when I was just 15 years old, but it wasn't something interesting to watch as a teenager. It was scary. And what else? What else? What else? Anaconda, I tried my best to watch, but nope, it never worked out for me.